Welcome back, everyone, to the Legend of Hero. Welcome back, everyone, to Tales of Arise. I am still doing that. I did a tiny bit of grinding, not much. I didn't really get a level off. I got some supplies I needed, but that was it.
I may have exerted myself a little too much today.
Cook. Attack up S. Let's talk to Rinra.
Mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did. Just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Night, everyone! I want to go back to bed.
Alright, I need to fix that. That was too low for...
Pathetic! There!
Demon Fang! You're finished! Take this! You're mine!
Put
First
that up
aid!
to 60. There we go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
1 second, did I just double mute myself? Nope.
Mine!
This one's mine.
Eternal
Raging
Devastation!
Star!
Crush!
Spin! That freaking does
It's a
it!
duel of the arts!
Eternal Devastation!
Lightning
Look sharp!
Raging Cascade!
Eternal Devastation!
Leave enemy arts to me!
Mirage!
No complaints here!
Time to let it rip! It's too much! Almost! Here I come! No!
You see what happened there?
Can't
You
end
crossed.
here!
Come on! Shouldn't have done that.
You have to hold on.
Lightning Orb!
Spin! I'm on.
Make it
Raging
rain.
I'll
Cascade!
run you through. Demons descend! Flashing Fang! Eat this!
Going in.
Whirlwind! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! 10 of
They're so easy to get.
May a
Now you
thousand
see what
gales
I can
tear you
do.
to shreds!
I'll finish you
Far
here
enough.
and now!
Make it rain. Law, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds!
First strike!
All right.
Gusting I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought.
You'll be fine.
Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Ugh. Oh, level 32.
This one's tough.
Wait, not on my watch.
Eternal Dust.
In a bind.
Look sharp.
This one's all mine.
Are those arms
Eat
even
dirt.
natural?
You're mine. Crush.
Raging
Eternal
Cascade!
devastation. Struck.
Dance in the
Elusive
wind!
fury.
In here!
Make it rain.
Get on in there with the others!
Here I come.
Raging
Eternal
Cascade!
Now or never.
It's over.
No further.
Sealed! I'll be saving
Take
this
this.
one!
Crush.
Thunderblade! Too much. We managed to turn the tide!
Enemy.
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
Swampy.
Eternal devastation.
Not
Pay
my
for that.
finest. Catapult. Tempest.
Shining
Elusive
supernova!
deity.
Light
Tornado
astral dance
drive.
in the wind!
Can you take it?
More for the stockpile!
Benediction light. Our arts
Here
are being
goes.
interrupted.
Here goes! Up and at 'em! Let's
Heal.
dance in the wind!
Elusive deity.
Sealed!
Behold. The earth pulse. Tectonic fission.
That's so fast.
Benediction light.
Photon
That's what I do not like.
Not on my watch!
Yes,
Can you take
the
it? Does it hurt?
special
Benediction
ops are
light.
so fast.
Heal.
Wind astral energy!
What?
Ow! Lightning condemned!
I'll face benediction light.
Sweet dreams!
Heal. Benediction light. Heal.
Photon
Take this.
dance in the wind!
In a bind.
Air thrust!
So that didn't go as planned.
We
No,
must
it didn't.
consider well if this is the right path.
No. I think it's here.
What's this thing?
Oh,
I've
that
never
should be
stood
here.
so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would...
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You're
What
mine.
would I do without you? Tempest Whirl!
No escape.
Tunnel!
Nico!
Is it high?
Stay away from my
Let's
friend.
eat alive.
It's over.
I know there's a certain spot you can jump. He's right here.
Looks like trouble with a capital T.
Together, we've got this!
The power of light! You wanna play?
Okay,
Nico!
here
Bet
I
that
go. You'll
shell's
pay
hiding
for that.
something tasty.
You're mine!
Nope.
Carve through armor.
No escape! Crush! It's over! Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah. Just gotta buckle down.
That's the spirit.
Come on.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Save. I made it up here. Should be good, hopefully.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Oh,
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your
yeah, I
feet.
don't think this one's that
Fall
bad of a
from here
fight.
and
I
it's
think it's
curtains.
a bit tedious, but it's not bad.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath. All that thing sees is a talking eel.
Then let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Dance in the
Take
wind.
this.
The flashing part's their weak
I'll
point.
stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
You picked the wrong fight.
Blow away.
Lightning orb.
Tiger blade.
All right,
Here I come.
it's
Eternal
showtime.
devastation.
There you go.
Orochi's Fury.
Don't let up.
Storm.
Orochi's fury.
Light
Look
astral
sharp.
energy. Whoa, hey,
Ready to
one
go.
at a time.
Far enough.
Spread.
Lightning
Dance in the wind.
meteor.
Save you.
Take this.
Air thrust.
Eternal
astral
devastation.
Sonic punch. Falling storm. Tiger
You're
blade.
not my fighter.
It's too much.
No. Don't leave me all alone here.
Crush.
Divine streak.
Try harder. Eternal
Look sharp.
devastation.
Ha.
Dazzling spin.
Eternal devastation. Try harder.
Raging cascade.
This is bad.
Going in.
Get on in there with not on my watch.
Dazzling spin.
Light astral energy. Whoa, hey, one at
This
a
one's
time.
mine.
Spread.
Dazzling
Dance
spin.
in the wind. I'm sorry.
Benediction light.
Take this.
Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting
Nope,
ready
that's
to
game.
attack.
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on. I can handle it. I let my guard down.
Me turn to title screen.
いつも君と待ち続けた
I think the animals back at the ranch.
sell.
It should be all grown up by now.
Forge weapons. Okay, that should be enough to get some stuff I need, like, I don't know, a bunch of life bottles. Now we try
really
this.
Just spend that much money?
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
Then let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Tiger Blade! Dust to dust!
Eternal Aim for the weak
We're
side!
not hurting!
Eternal
We're
Devastation!
condemned!
No further!
Not my finest!
You'll pay for that! Eternal
Falling
Devastation!
storm!
Eternal
Tiger
Devastation!
Blade!
I won't lose.
Dad.
Not now.
Well, I needed Rinwell alive for the craft when it does it.
Not ever.
Sometimes the best medicine is the toughest to swallow, too.
Eternal Devastation!
Dance in the wind!
Ready to go!
Air thrust!
I owe you one.
Mom!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Eternal Devastation!
I still got some fight left in me.
Tiger Blade!
Raging storm!
Blow away!
One more! There you go! Don't let up!
Can't here.
Come on! You have to hold on! This one's mine!
Crush!
Dazzling spin! Flaming meteor!
Do you require a hand?
Crush!
Talon
Denied.
Hurricane!
Eternal Devastation!
Dazzling spin!
Just what the doctor ordered.
Eat this!
Air thrust! Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack!
Eternal
Shattering us
Devastation!
pieces! Attack time!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on!
Talon
More for
Hurricane!
the stockpile.
You're
Wither
mine!
Dragon! Not my fight!
There! Stay away from my friends! Crush!
Raging storm! Art expert coming
Eternal
through!
Devastation! Crush! Try harder! Not a chance! Crush!
Thunder field!
Crush!
The enemy's open.
Eat dirt!
Photon flash!
Can't get out of...
That's much better.
Here I come! Crush!
Talon
Lightning
Hurricane!
orb!
Eternal Devastation!
Lightning
Eagle
attack!
Rod! Talon Storm! Talon Hurricane!
I'm not
I'm on
done!
a roll now!
Light axe dance in the wind! Sealed! I'll be saving this one!
I've let you all down.
Divine
gonna need
strike
more
one
of that
more
then.
time!
Crush! Eternal Devastation!
Tempest whirl!
Crush!
Puddle! Dance in the wind!
Crush!
In here! More for the stockpile!
Crush! done
Vanquish
yet!
darkness!
First strike!
Confiscated!
You're done! Eternal
Magic is
Prepare
out!
to be sealed!
Crossblade! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
This one's all mine!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Eternal devastation!
I'm on it!
Crush!
Talon Hurricane!
Lightning orbs! Raging
Eternal
cascade!
devastation! Crush!
Spread! Dance in the wind!
Try harder!
I'll be saving this one.
Eternal devastation! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact cross!
Raging
Crush!
storm! Whoa, hey, one at a
It's
time! Hurl!
You picked the wrong fight!
Photon dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon
Eternal
boom!
devastation!
Dad,
I couldn't make it in time.
Crush!
Heal! Don't suffer in silence.
Eternal devastation!
We have 4 battles left.
I still got some fight left.
Elusive deity! Throbs in pain.
This should do it!
Benediction
Go
light.
get him!
No further!
Bullseye! Dance in the wind! Seal! Let's get you all tucked away.
Try harder!
Benediction light.
Heal!
Okay, here I go.
Benediction light.
Heal!
What would I do without
Nice
you?
hiding spot, Winrel.
Try
Resonate
harder!
with the
darkness.
earth! Stalagmite!
Here goes!
Eternal devastation! Crush!
Benediction
Divine
light.
streak! Now for some
Heal!
special! Thunder
Eternal
field!
Can you take
devastation!
it?
Raging
Benediction
cascade!
Ah!
In here!
Now I can let loose!
Get on in there with the others!
Crush!
Lightning orb!
Try harder!
Elusive
Up
deity!
and at 'em! Let's go! Seal!
Eternal devastation!
Benediction
I'll
light.
be saving this one!
Heal!
Hard magic is am!
Eternal devastation! You picked the wrong fight! It's wide
Yes, I
open.
broke the core.
Won't escape me!
Eternal devastation!
Negative gate!
Crush!
Resonate
Take
with the
this.
earth!
Raging
Stalagmite.
storm!
Crush!
Here's another!
Now or never! Can't get out of this!
Lightning
Eternal
orb!
devastation!
Raging
Crush.
cascade!
You're mine!
Spread!
Let's just spam one move and I could do damage.
Tempest!
Benediction light.
Eternal
Raging
devastation!
cascade!
Heal!
Thanks! Spread! Too much to handle?
Eternal
This one is
devastation!
almost in the bag!
It's up. We're not done yet.
Take it!
It's just falling back.
Great! Then it's time for you to do what you do
I'll
best!
face you!
Light
Eternal
arrow is
devastation.
getting stronger!
Eternal
simply
devastation!
incredible.
Switching up its movements. Watch out! Crush!
They're not playing around! Wow!
Crush!
Benediction light.
Heal! Our arts
Hit!
are being interrupted!
Take that raging cascade!
Tempest!
Crush!
Spread!
Catapult!
Dance in the
Eternal
wind!
Forgive me.
devastation!
Air thrust! Photon
Eternal
blast!
devastation!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon blast! Raging cascade!
Eternal devastation! Eternal devastation!
Shining supernova!
Eternal devastation! Eat dirt!
Art expert coming through! Confiscated! Dance in the wind! In here!
Eternal devastation!
I'll be
Try
saving
harder!
this one!
My turn!
Lightning
Eternal
condemned!
devastation! Crush!
Thunderblade! I can do this all
Eternal
day!
devastation!
Dance in the wind!
I have no limits!
Air thrust!
Orochi's
Photon
fury!
Lightning condemned! The Arts of
Eternal
Fire complete
devastation!
focus.
Orochi's fury!
Now!
I have to try.
Frozen!
Did it.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs
All
us.
right. Not yet. Nope.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
All right. Sorry, dog going off. This definitely won't end badly.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did
Hey,
you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
Now this is the way.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Brinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs
That
feel like
took
they're about to fall
forever.
off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right.
Oh,
We don't
treat.
have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step. Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
No escape!
Armor won't save you!
Crush!
Lightning orb!
Eternal
Like moths to the flame.
Crush!
Not like this.
You'll
They're
pay
all
for
coming
that!
after me.
I'm
Okay, I might.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Crush! You picked the wrong fight!
I've let you all do.
Okay, if that's what it can do, no.
Take this!
This is getting us nowhere.
Am I up?
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Alright, cutscene's over. Let's go. And heal. And then level up.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
This looks perfect.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almeidrea made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almeidrea? A victim?
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renans, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danans such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine.
I'm back.
We
Back
best get ready
again.
for tomorrow.
So many cutscenes. They will not end. Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene land. Scaring the dogs
get
with how
moving?
I'm banned. Now there's a Chewie in front of me, trying to eat my keyboard. Yes, she is trying to eat my keyboard. It is not a
I
fuss.
want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
No, but Fred behind me.
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
It's on!
One moment.
Dance in the
On
wind!
guard.
I'm
In
on!
here!
Talon
Let's
Hurricane!
get you all tucked away.
Glimmer Dragon!
Tiger
Demon
Blade!
Fang!
Fred!
First
These
strike!
ones can run rings around us.
Here I
In
come!
here! This'll come in handy.
Orochi Fury!
Flaming meteor!
Double Demon Fang!
Raging cascades!
I'm on it! Too fast! Stand back! I'll chip it up!
Blade!
In here!
First strike!
More
Dragon
power to
Sword!
fly.
Sonic Thrust!
Arch Field!
Take this!
Blah 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 magic!
Just
Field! Let's get you all tucked away.
Sonic Punch!
Shining
You're mine.
Supernova!
Nothing gets
Up
by
and
me!
at 'em. Let's go!
Dazzling spear!
Talon Hurricane!
Tiger
Glimmer
Blade!
Watch this!
Shining
Dazzling spin!
Vanquish
First
darkness!
strike! Dazzle!
Look sharp!
Rising Falcon! I'm on!
Dazzling
Divine
spin!
streak!
Eat this!
Going
Talon
in.
Hurricane! This
On
one's
guard.
tough.
Vanquish darkness!
Here I come!
Dazzling spin!
Ah!
Tiger
Swallow
Blade.
Dance!
Divine
Sword
streak!
Rain Alpha!
There's always room for improvement.
All right.
my best. Right here. I got
Tear
this.
you apart!
Dazzling spin.
Here I come!
Tiger blade.
Rising Falcon! I'll run you through!
If it hides,
Going in.
just bash it out again.
Tiger
Demon
blade.
Fang!
Light astral energy.
This one's
almost too strong. Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
Spin.
You picked the wrong fight.
Lightning condemned. Thunder blade. Confiscated.
Dazzling spin.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Do it!
May a thousand gales tear you
Now
to
you
shreds.
see what I can. I'll finish you
Demon
here now!
Fang!
Naked rays.
Demon Fang!
Going in.
Not like this! Now I'm real
Stay away
mad!
from my friends.
Talon Storm!
Fred, dance in the
Double
wind.
Demon Fang!
Okay! Eagle
Demon
Fang!
Fang!
I'll tear you apart! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Talon
Demon
now I'm
Fang!
in the groove!
Double Demon Fang!
Whirlwind do it!
Lightning
Here
orb.
I come!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go.
I'm on it!
It's too
No! Watch it!
Can't end here.
This'll come in
I can
handy.
carve through armor!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Alright, I'm still underleveled. No, I'm still ridiculously underleveled. But I should be fine.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now. Maybe I'll get some training.
That came out great. I'll see you again tomorrow.
Sleep.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving. Guess I misread the landing.
Need to level up a bit.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm on it!
Spin!
Rising Wyvern!
Lightning raging cascade.
Rolling storm!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger blade.
Bet that
Air
shell's
thrust.
hiding something
Light
tasty!
astral.
Rip and tear!
Here I come!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Sleep
Get
well. Get on in there with the
Going
others.
in.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Devastation!
Shut him down.
Tiger blade!
Rising Wyvern!
Lightning condemned.
Take this!
Thunderclap.
Severing Wind!
I'm on it!
Swallow
Tiger
Blade!
blade!
Double Demon Fang!
Tempest
Destruction!
Storm.
Nothing gets by me.
I'm on it!
Sonic Thrust!
Raging storm.
Tiger blade!
Orochi's Fury!
Lightning
Double
condemned.
Demon Fang!
Thunderblade.
Tiger blade!
Swallow dance!
Pierce through! Demon Fang!
Not like this.
You'll pay for that!
Light astral
Sword Lane
energy.
Alpha! Blew away! Crush!
Raging
Demon Fang!
storm.
Double Demon Fang! Crush!
Talon Storm!
Double Demon Fang!
Raging storm.
Demon Fang!
I could do without this
Law,
pain.
you all right?
Yeah.
Double
I'll be
Demon!
okay.
Lightning orb.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
I'm sorry about that. I have it on auto right now because I'm a bit hungry. I'm going in the battles while trying to get something to eat. I don't really eat much, so
This'll be a delicious piece of cake. What would I do now?
yeah, I haven't been eating much for the past few days, so
Thanks so much.
the most I'm eating tiny little muffins right now.
Its armor's too strong. Then I'll split it open. Be my guest.
Armor won't save you.
Demon Fang.
In here.
Make it rain!
Demon Fang.
Tiger Blade!
Shining
The
Supernova.
enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Demon Fang.
Tiger Blade!
Raging Storm.
Double Demon Fang. You picked the wrong fight.
Regular spin!
It's
Now.
over.
Say,
Blow them away.
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
I can make up slightly for my inadequate level with I can slightly make up for my inadequate level for my armor and weapons, but not by much. Oh, lemon gel, that's nice. Alright, made it.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the
I
enemy's
can't
the
go
rest-
to the farm, Law.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Volrun and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
That came out great. Good night, everyone. All right, guys. Ready to go?
Sorry, I'm dealing with a dog attacking her great-granddaughter. And she can't do anything to her because her face is fluff. Can't bite through, and the dog's response is literally just, he thinks it's playing.
Now you see what I can do.
This one's mine!
I'm on it.
This one's mine!
Here I come!
Tiger
You're
Blade!
mine!
Not in your dreams.
You're mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah,
I'm not
and the
done!
pummeling to me.
No escape!
May 1,000 games tear you to shreds.
Bring in!
Orochi's
Flaming Meteor!
Double Demon Fang!
Swallow dance.
Orochi's
I'll tear
Fury!
you apart. I'm just
Take
getting
this!
started.
Look sharp!
It's over!
This one's
It's
mine!
on! You picked the wrong fight. I'm on it.
I was trying to leave it on auto,
I'll take you
just in
all
case,
on.
but nope.
Ha! Flare Demolisher!
All good things come
Raise
to
the
an end.
cascade!
This one's mine.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon
That
slash!
freaking does it!
Going
Lightning
in.
condemns! Thunder blade!
Eat this! It's go
Dance
time!
in the wind!
Eternal
Sleep now.
devastation.
Tiger Blade!
This'll come in handy.
Wow. Look what I just found.
If they were level 30, I might be able to do something convenient, but they're not.
There.
No, so I need...
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Swallow dare!
Did you see this coming?
Chinese
Time to
support
shine.
seal!
I'm in trouble! Call a doctor!
If there was one, we would have called it.
That...
All right, let me at
Lightning
him.
orb! Raging cascade!
Light up the dark.
no.
Let me at
I just went through the one area, I haven't fought the Lord yet.
You're mine.
This one's mine.
Old-fashioned
No
slap.
main story, just one tiny one mini boss battle.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Crossblade!
On guard.
Strike.
Tiger Blade.
I'm not done.
But also,
Raging cascade!
Light up
Eternal
the dark.
devastation.
You could use a hand.
Dance in the
It's
wind!
on.
Air thrust! Leave the enemy's arch to me!
Devastation.
Make it rain.
Here!
Go, Halim. In an
the Jaeger thing is only...
Dance in the
Going
wind!
in.
Take this.
Air thrust!
Tiger Blade.
Eternal
Make it
devastation.
rain.
Go, Halim.
That Jaeger element is only valid for...
Good to know my training is paying off.
maybe 1 or 2 Jaeger cores. Because it's the only thing they could do to on an actual living for their area.
Behind me.
But only like 1 or 2. It does not apply to Red Constellation or Zephyr.
Salvage charge.
I'm Kodank, Kisara!
Or like 6 others we run into.
Eternal devastation. Strike.
Time to shine.
Crush.
I could see that argument maybe I can see that argument
Falling storm.
kind of applying for the Northern Jaegers.
Stand
That's about it.
I'll trip it up.
All right. Let me at it.
Orochi's fury.
But
This
Here I
one's
come.
mine.
It's over.
it was more of a situation of
Time to shine.
the life didn't choose, they didn't choose the life chose them. That's about it.
Eternal devastation. Crush.
Tiger Blade.
Eternal
Lightning
devastation.
raging cascade!
Crush.
Dance in the wind!
This one's all
Barrier
mine.
field.
Definitely not. They wouldn't.
You picked the wrong fight.
The-
I really owe you one.
Mirage. Orochi's fury.
Liver dragon!
But yeah, the only one I could see it apply to is the Northern Jaegers.
Dance in the wind!
Because they're the only ones we see with that
I'll be saving this one!
Here I come.
thing. Because they're just trying to
Raging
fix a freaking mess that was left.
Thanks for doing.
Don't leave me all alone here.
We got the advantage.
Left from an incident that they couldn't control.
Eternal devastation. Crush.
Let's get you all tucked away!
With that, yeah.
Devastation.
All right. Let me at it.
Raging storm!
Take
That is true.
Looks right!
Dazzling spin.
Raging
I'll go for it.
Party. Sloppy.
Eternal devastation. Can't move.
not in your dreams!
I'll smash you! No further. I'm on it.
I owe you one.
Lightning orb! Lightning condemns! Thunder! Arch required!
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Shut up, Law! I'm trying to focus!
I was only
harder.
trying to be nice.
You're mine.
Dance in the wind! In here!
Eternal
When I'm-
devastation.
Get on in there with
Try
me!
harder. Eternal devastation.
Tempest whirl! Alright, it's
I'm not
showtime!
done. Crush.
Vanquish darkness!
Take this. It's over.
What?
Divine
Eternal
strength!
devastation.
I'm sorry. Oh. That senseless killing is not Diego.
Hey,
Oh my.
anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
I'm sorry. Do they know what happened in Crossbell?
And try again later.
Or do they make a comment about that? Oh my. Still, I'm sorry, but that line is so. Some people have. I won't deny it. Some people have their codes, but then there's just hypocrisy on top of hypocrisy, which that just feels like it. I don't even know how to respond to such stupidity. Oh, that line makes no sense. Nope.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
You make sure to rest too, Hoodle.
This is great. The taste and aroma. Make sure to get some good rest. All right, guys. Ready to go?
I don't even know how to respond to some of this. It's just... It makes... I at least had a response to the crossbow. To the Yakuza's senseless killing is not the Yakuza way. At least I have a response to that, but I don't have a response to that van one. What the heck? I can go through here yet. What can I? Probably. Oh, this is a fast travel point. That's actually convenient.
Looks like this is a dead end.
Yeah, nothing to see here. Might as well turn back.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Yeah, I can see that. Besides Van, I know... Yeah, with the whole stuff with Koro, it gets kind of... I know bits and pieces of Koro, and...
Little help!
It's time.
Close one!
I'm not
You
done.
got company!
it gets
Orochi's fury.
kind of... From the story I remember, it gets really convoluted.
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
I'm on it.
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Rinwell.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Make it rain.
In an instant! Impact Cross!
Dazzling spin.
May 1,000
You're mine!
Tear you to shreds!
Tiger Blade!
Okay then.
Eternal devastation!
Sleep, take
This
care.
one's mine! Fantastic! Now
You'll
my
pay for
clothes
that.
are ruined.
Eat this! I'll
Here I
finish
come.
you here and now! Glimmer Dragon!
Orochi's Fury! Hit!
I'm on it!
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane!
Stardust!
Eagle's Eye! Watch it!
Eternal devastation!
Doomed!
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry,
I'm
right?
not done!
I'm calm.
Eternal devastation! Ah! I can't move!
Just 2 enemies. 3 enemies. No.
Sloppy!
Ready and raring! Last one out gets eaten alive!
Yeah, some of the freaking choices they make in Koro felt weird. But
You
from
guys
my
wanna rest here?
small knowledge on Koro 2, it gets even more convoluted.
Maybe I'll get some training in before we...
Mmm. Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Oh, speaking of the Tales series, it was like
Off we
90%
go.
90% off. I was able to actually find a physical copy of it for a PlayStation 4. Tales of Symphonia. I like digital copies are fine, but I like having physical copies better. Just in case anything happens to the account, so at least I don't have to go through the hassle of having to buy them all again if I can't get it back. Of course, there's those games you can't have physical copies of, but... Buy... Oh, I'm gonna have to sell more. Oh wait, no, I want to check weapons. Forge weapons, craft. Nail? No, I need King Giga Fang, which I don't think I can get. I don't know weapons, but that's fine. Yeah, starting with a flash is good. In certain cases,
Judging by the stench,
but not all the time.
I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now!
Alright, I can sell items, and then I'm gonna buy a lot. I'll just grind them back up later. Things. I take into the account that they're probably looking at it from the... I understand. I take into account also that probably looking into the perspective of she's a war orphan, and that's what probably gets most of them. But a lot of people don't understand a lot of stuff either. Because that's how most people probably see her.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging through the front gate.
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only ones scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganath Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space? Seems unlikely.
Huh?
What's going on? What was that about? They were Danins, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Del Faris Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
Depending on how slow the burn is if I have issues, Trails is just right. I have played games that take days to get off the ground.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danon slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, they might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Those are fights you can't win. Because the moment you try to have fights with people like that, they will bring that up no matter how. They will continuously and forever bring that up.
This gives me the creeps.
Those are fights you just have to give up and go to the next one.
Just kidding.
You...
All I can say, the only valid argument concerning certain things is certain enemies don't.
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danons and Renans go? Fiona.
That still leads back to a specific point with what I have with Cold Steel. I hate the fact that they basically went on, oh, it's no one's fault, it was the castle's fault the whole time. And it's just like, why? Because if people bring up that argument, you can't say anything about it because they will always think they're right.
There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle, but...
no good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet, this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Full Run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Xion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Yeah. Modern anime has been getting the political treatment, is the best way I can put it. Because if it doesn't seem political, then it's not good to anyone.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, If it's not Fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps, but frankly I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts. Whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods, the outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place.
I think this is to go straight into his boss fight. A lot of people like taking odd things into account. Some taking things into oddball things.
Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Shion.
It's so dark. Everyone.
We came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shion?
Lies.
Thorns! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her, but we cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea.
I'll finish you here on
Not
This
in street.
fight.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Shion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shion! Shion! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. This pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shion!
More
You're
where that
mine!
came from.
Eternal devastation!
Sealed.
Trigger
Right.
strike!
I'll be sealed. Not in your dreams.
Look
You're
sharp!
mine!
Yeah,
Eternal devastation! Not a
maybe keeping her with them for maybe a couple days, week or so, depending on what it was, a month. I could see it, depending on the situation at hand. But the moment they got out of the country is probably where they could have dropped her off. Somewhere.
Prepare to be sealed.
then.
Please wake up, Shion! Come back to us!
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Alphen!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this, it's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shion.
Alvin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go. Volron is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
There we go.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shion.
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away like a chicken?
No!
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacked the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Dahnan rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
It's been a while since I've had a bot actually show up. I think the last one was like a year ago. So yeah, I haven't had a bot actually appear for forever. I have not watched Gundam 00. The only Gundam I remember watching properly, all of it through, was Gundam Seed? Or was it Gundam Seed Destiny? Actually, I think it's two different and just seasons. I watched both of those. But that's it. But yeah, it's been a while since I've had a bot actually pop up on the channel.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you.
Alright, I think let's go straight into Valoran's boss battle. Why not?
Must be Valoran's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
It's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Danon puppets we dealt with outside.
I'll be saving you one!
An astral arts?
That's my cue!
Here I come! Shut him down!
You could use a hand.
You're mine! You're finished!
Not like this!
You'll pay for that! It's over! Not today!
That freaking does it!
Orochi's
Right.
Fury!
Not in your dreams!
In a bind? Talon Storm!
Where are you going?
Finally, back to healing.
Big blast!
I...
Here we go again!
My memory on Lupin is...
Follow down! Here it comes!
not that good. Besides the AMVs I watched. And the one movie. Kind of movie.
You're finished! Glimmer Dragon!
Tempest?
Eternal Devastation!
Failure's not an option!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! Guess what? There you are!
It was a Detective Canon movie.
Eternal Devastation! You're mine!
That's the only movie... That's the only movie of Lupin I've actually seen. Because I was on a Detective Canon binge a few years ago. Got the... like, I finished every episode that was out.
Sealed!
Eternal Devastation!
Confiscated!
Can't get out of this!
Is this it?
I never miss! Raging
So yeah, I watched all that... Yeah, I can understand that.
This should do it!
Photon
Take this!
blast! More where that came from!
Getting one shot is fun. Great.
This world! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Careful! I'll bring
Benediction
you
light.
against abyss. Close one.
Heal!
Resuscitation!
No, don't
Resonate
get
with you! Stalagmite!
Another
incantation
Let me
ruined.
help.
First aid! So much!
Elusive deity!
Lightning condemn!
Benediction light.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Will this help? Astrolatic Raging Casting! Thanks so much! I never miss!
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
I think I saw that fight in an
Grandiose
AMG,
castle
but that
for
was it.
Grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost, but more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two.
Oh yeah.
Is it just me, or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Xion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Hmm?
Dolahim... Oh.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Not with this.
Stay away from my friends.
Anything warmer is
Orochi's fury! You're finished! Orochi's fury!
I'm going to say magic. Because that's the only option we have.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Because it is technically magical healing, so that might be fine.
Can't move. Just getting started.
Yeah. It would also
I'm on it. All good.
depend if the armor is conducting enough heat. It will still burn through the armor to an extent, but it will also depend if the armor is conducting enough heat.
Can't get out of this.
It's debatable. I know somebody that actually has had 3rd degree burns.
Now I'm in trouble.
They were close to getting 4th degree burns. There's one that doesn't come up often.
Don't get in my way! Vanquish darkness!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Begin.
Resuscitation! Steel Radiant
I'm not done yet.
I'll heal you all!
The only reason he got away with that was more or less simply because he saved the world. If it wasn't for that, then he wouldn't have gone away with it.
Take this.
I never miss!
Eternal devastation!
Hear me!
Eternal devastation!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Can you take it?
Dance in the
Elusive
wind!
deity.
Air drop!
You're wrong!
Not on my watch!
Not today!
And again!
Elusive
Bring down
deity.
the thorn! Back into the fray! Dance in the wind!
Everlasting
Sealed.
darkness. Negative gate.
To an extent, that is true, depending on what area you live in real life.
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
With this, I can become even stronger.
But yeah, it also... People have been trying... People have been trying to make the stories more
Such a huge
realistic,
area as such.
more...
Where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
They've been trying to make games more realistic, even though games are supposed to be a getaway from the realistic, but now they have to make them more realistic for some odd forsaken reason.
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renis Alma and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Eternal devastation!
Not like this!
Stay away from my friends!
That's true. That's also the true in manga because they've been doing freaking revenge arcs for the past like 5 years.
Let the marksman handle this.
I'll smash you! You're mine! Orochi's fury!
Eat this!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
That's it? Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
It's over!
First strike!
It's on!
Oh, and you! Force!
The enemy wields arts too.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
That, and I also think it's a combination of Japanese society as a whole.
Orochi's fury! Take this! Orochi's fury!
Because Japanese society does not help them at all.
Raging cascade! Sleep now.
Because if you divert from the... If you divert from the norm, you can... Depending on the area you're in, you're considered an outcast.
Eternal devastation! Burn in hell! Here I come! Shattering the eternal devastation!
Good.
Eternal
These fists have got your name on them!
Fang blast! Eternal devastation!
A lot of people, for some reason, consider Light a freaking...
It's over!
I'll crush you!
Light an anti-hero.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
And I just... A lot of people consider him a Light anti-hero, and I don't know why.
Not a chance! No escape!
Yeah, I know, but... Even in real life, there are a lot of people who agree with his
Eternal devastation!
philosophy.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
No holding back.
Take this!
This'll be a piece of cake!
Take
Nicole.
this!
Thanks. I never miss.
You're finished!
Divine strength.
Dragon Can't move!
That's much better.
Raging storm. Puddle.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there who agree with his philosophy. And it's so... I need to change the main team up.
Armor won't save you!
I'll bring you back from
Swallow
death.
dance!
Resuscitation.
First strike!
Light action. In the wind. Annihilation. Seal.
Eat this!
Flame of fury.
friggin' does it!
Eternal devastation!
Sleep now. Here, let me have this.
Try this!
That's the spot!
Air thrust. I can
You're finished! Stay away from my friends!
Magna Red. I'm ready.
Here I come!
I may have bit off more than I could chew. What the?
Ribbon! Watch this!
Here I come!
That frickin' does it!
You're mine! You're finished!
Hurricane! Eagle
Take
dive!
the flame inside me! Yours to be let... No! Can't end here!
Just getting started! I lost my focus!
Curse you!
Two of them.
Not my finest.
I'm not done yet!
Yeah, that's how it ended.
Path being pulled up
but-
like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't see it that way. People's perspectives are what's weird. Need to heal.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
At the time, being that brutal was required. The things he did, that's a different matter. The brutality is understandable.
Of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah, we won't have to worry about going hungry around here.
Is she saying she can get full off of just water?
Oh yeah,
I'll
that,
fix you
yeah.
food while we're here. You don't have to worry.
Huh? Why are you two so concerned all of a sudden?
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Dahnan master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I'm looking forward to breakfast.
Sorry, we're out of food, Shion. No breakfast for you.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Yeah. But...
We've reached our destination.
Yeah. I still find it funny that Yuno was technically supposed to be protagonist, but he switched out with Asta because his previous
Stay
work
sharp.
had a
We're going in.
protagonist like Yuno, and he figured that's the reason it didn't take off. So that's why we have Asta.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Glory to Boron! Eternal devastation!
Can't be wrong!
Crush!
May 1,000 gales tear you to ground!
Shattering of
Orochi's
Fury! Attack time!
Guardian Drill!
I can carve
You could use a hand.
Swallow dance! The power of hurricane!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Let my guard down.
And the
Stay away from my friend!
Dragon Shield! That's breaking
Orochi's
does it!
Fury! Great, not a
Go
chance!
away!
More where that came from.
Strike!
Swallow dance!
Eternal devastation! I'm not done!
I'll be saving this
Talon
one.
hurricane!
Blah blah blah. Magic. Shield. More for
I'll
the
tear you
stockpile.
apart!
Crush!
Yeah.
Eternal devastation! Crush!
Fang blast!
Tempest
You're mine!
Swirl.
Eat this!
Swallow
Take
strike.
this!
Swallow dance!
You're finished! Eternal devastation!
I see where you're coming from. I can agree with, yeah, it does make sense.
Eternal devastation!
But also,
Coming through!
when you think about that, Asta was basically given the cheat code to his role to an extent. With anti-magic.
There's always room for improvement.
So maybe like a level below that.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
I can carve through armor!
Here's a
You could
raging
use a hand.
cascade.
Crush!
Not like this.
Stay away from my friend!
Ready. I never miss. I can do this all day. Dance in the wind.
Dust to
Orochi's
dust!
Fury! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
More for the stockpile.
Here I
I'm
come!
just getting started!
Lightning orb.
Strike!
More where that came from.
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that. Like
Take this!
I'm sorry.
Oh,
this
you
it?
are gonna pay for this!
I can't believe this.
Go heal. Probably. Oh, that was my mic. Oh, yeah.
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
Yeah. A lot of them had really busted powers. It's just they didn't know how to actually control them.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
At this stage, I'd say it's all in the past. If anything, I consider you a capable and trustworthy ally.
I'm honored to hear you say that. I'll do my best to live up to it.
Go no further. Is that statue wielding arts? Now I've seen everything.
You got flyers.
I have a feeling he's probably gonna, with how they push it, he's probably gonna end up with somebody. It's debatable who, but probably is. A lot of people see him also getting together with Noelle, which I honestly don't really.
No holding back.
You're mine.
This'll be a piece of cake. Should have met with me.
Flaming meteor!
I can shatter any steel.
Fall back! I'll hold him off.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
Oh, it's this.
Everything around us looks the same. It's easy to get turned around.
I don't think I have any. I don't think I have enough supplies to fight it. We'll try though.
No holding back.
This'll be a piece of cake.
In a bind?
Primed and ready. Raging cascade.
Eternal
It's a
Devastation.
duel of
Let
the
you
arts.
all down.
Stay away from my friends.
This one. Art sealed.
You got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
This one's mine.
More where that came from.
Eternal
Air
devastation.
thrust. Time to shine. Photon.
Orochi's
Lightning
fury.
defense.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Explosive ring.
On guard.
Here I come.
Fantastic. Now my clothes are ruined.
You're finished.
All right.
Dance in the wind.
What real pain feels like?
Come on. You have to
Dance in
hold
the
on.
wind. Air thrust. Photon.
Do you require a hand?
Sorry.
I think that enemy
I'm
remains
not done
there.
yet.
Who? A lot of ships I can understand, but then there's those ships that just make no sense whatsoever. And it's the ones that make no sense whatsoever that annoys me. We can walk. Only one way to find out. We can drop over there and react quickly. I'm probably gonna gonna be short today because I do have other plans. I'm trying to get the Volron right in front of Volron before I get off.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Glory to Volron!
Swallow! Your art!
Oh yeah, Sane for sure. Safe, yes, but Sane. Oh yeah. Without them, I'm pretty sure without anyone, I'm pretty sure both of them would have gone off the deep end completely. Oh, you have me to one.
Some fights are better left unfought.
That or destroyed the world. I don't know if it's the art style or the story. I just wasn't able to read much of it. I got to the part where they beat the one vampire bat devil, but that was it. Oh yeah, this is the part where I get.
Looks like trouble with a capital T.
Together, we've got this! Glory to Volron!
Your wings won't save you from me. I'm done. I won't fight just for the sake of it.
We got flyers.
That's the thing I don't understand about the fan base. They don't even try to sugarcoat it. They don't even try to hide it. He admits it himself. And yet they defend him for some reason that he's not like that. But the story.
Hey, Shion? Do you,
Yeah.
You know.
What is it?
Do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria? You know. If you hadn't given me that. Go! No further!
Take this!
This one's mine.
Nicole! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Little help!
Guardian field! All right, let me at him.
You'll pay for that!
Are those arms even that cool? Shining Supernova!
It's
Dance
over!
in the wind!
I think there was a few. I think there was like a few more, but I can't actually remember because they're from some really old shows.
This'll be a piece of cake.
I also find it funny that they gave him one of the most powerful abilities in the Wobble.
But they're vicious.
You got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I stayed alone.
Okay.
I think you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly alone, that thought can get you through a lot.
Brace yourselves. This one's tough.
Okay. What?
Two heads? That's not even fair!
Power based off of Eric Cartman? What?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Yeah. I found the movie. I saw the freaking COVID movie. And the I can't remember the actual name. I remember it as the COVID movie only. Dang it. Alright. Oh. Dang it. I didn't mean to fall that far. Does that have, I think it's where you have to fall.
Looks like trouble with a capital T.
Together, we've got this.
Glory to Boron! I let my guard down.
You'll pay for that.
Yeah. Dang, I'm just trying to avoid combat until I can get up the Boron room so I can.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
I can't remember if this is actually Volron's room or this is a mini boss. Because if it's Volron's room, I'm just gonna. It is. Alright. You're never gonna get rid of the pretentious people. It's impossible to contend with the fan base, the position of that fan base. Because with me, I won't deny certain things I will be pretentious about. One particular anime, but that's about it. There's one anime I'm pretentious about. I can be pretentious about. But I know I am. So, that's that. But, next up is fighting Volron. They should, they won't always. Alright. What? After this little thing, I'm gonna have to head off and get stuff ready, because I have to head downtown. And I have to walk. That I didn't know how. That's. Wow. Okay then. That's a perspective and a half. But yeah. Not One Piece is that not everything's black and white. That's the thing with One Piece. Yes. Oh, yeah. Alright. But yeah. Alright. I have stuff I have to do, so I'm going to head off, considering I have to walk downtown. It'll take me about a good hour. I probably won't be able to stream later tonight. I will. So I highly doubt that's going to come in handy, going to happen. And this time I will grind a few levels, because I am dying horribly to the enemies. So thank you for stopping by. And I'll be on when I don't know. My work schedule is in freaking random mode, so I don't know when I'll be able to stream again. Because it's like morning, and then I have to morning to 5, and then I have to get up for a morning shift at 5 a.m. Get done at 5 p.m. and my sleep schedule needs to adjust. So sorry for the short stream again, and again, see you later.